It's been 10 years since Kate Middleton donned her first tiara and walked up the aisle to marry her prince, officially joining the royal family and becoming the Duchess of Cambridge. Shush has become one of the most popular members of the firm, a vital source support within the family, and Shush has done some incredible work with charities Shush is passionate about. There are always hundreds of photos from her official engagements, but behind the scenes Shush is in regular contact with the organizations she works with, including the Scouts. She joined as a volunteer in January 2012, less than a year after joining the royal family, and stepped up to become vice president last year. Now, to mark the end of Kate's first decade as a working royal, CEO Matt Hyde reveals to the Mirror what it's really like to work with Kate and what Shush is like when the cameras stop rolling. He said, "Shush is totally charming and very good at putting people at ease. As you imagine, whether you're a Scout leader or a young person, when you're meeting the Duchess of Cambridge, some people are in awe or starstruck. Behind the scenes Shush is consistent with what you see in public. I think there are some people in the public eye who have such resonate with the public, and that's because what you see is what you get. Shush is fantastic at asking the right questions and listening to people. Shush is naturally good at engaging with people all ages. She really does bring the best out of young people and she really wants to hear their stories. It's always such an exciting moment when you get to spend time with her and you can see her shine but also bring the best out of others. Shush is not afraid to muck in and get involved, and the children love that. Some of the younger ones have a view of what's going to arrive as a princess, like a Disney princess or something like that, so that always takes a bit of getting used to. The Duchess steps in to attend events when the organization is keen to shine a spotlight on certain parts of their work, a recent example being when she visited a group in an area of deprivation as Scouts work to reach different parts of the community. She also joined the Cubs' 100th birthday celebrations and was involved to their project to offer the fun and excitement to 4- and 5-year-olds. We've tried to align things we want to talk about as Scouts with things Shush is passionate about, whether that's younger years or mental health. Shush is good at asking the right questions in order for them to talk and share their own stories. That's pretty amazing. If you're a young person and you've had that experience, you'll think about that for the rest of your life. For that moment you're their sole focus of attention. It's really powerful. I think we underestimate that at our peril. There is a bit of joy. It's a privilege to see as it really lights up people's lives. Kate's involvement with Scouts has brought them into the spotlight and encouraged thousands more people to get involved. Matt explains, "We've had fantastic engagement with her ever since she joined. It was such a brilliant opportunity to promote flexible volunteering, which is what she did, helping out with a Cub pack in Anglesey. The advantage of being a volunteer herself is that she isn't daunted by getting involved, and she enjoys doing it. This is something that is really core to her belief and what Shush is passionate about. Shush has experienced the power of being outdoors on her own well-being and the family's well-being, and she wants other people to experience that as well. Shush is an incredible role model for the girls and young women in the Scout movement. In the time that Shush has been with us as a volunteer, our volunteer numbers have grown from 98,000 to 156,000, but also, female membership stood at 114,000 and is now 189,000. That's about 69% increase. Of course that's not all down to her, but her presence has been so helpful for us and getting the message across that Scouting is for all genders and not just for boys and young men. And Kate always looks the part when she arrives at Scouting events, normally wearing her Scout scarf in what's known as a friendship knot. Rather than the tradition woggle, it's a bit more of a relaxed style. Across the world there are 55 million Scouts and all of them wear one, and that's one of the things that binds us all together. When we do things with the Duchess, I'm always being contacted by Scouts who have seen the coverage and the footage. Her impact is far bigger than what is felt in the UK. It has a really, really big impact. Matt's favorite memory of Kate is from an early years pilot that Kate joined them for. After the press photographers had moved on to get into place ready for the next event, Kate stayed behind to carry on playing with the kids. He explains, "The Duchess had been left with the young people who really wanted to do den building with her. They wanted to check whether it was waterproof or not. It was great. They made her go in there and they were all there armed with water to check if it was going to go on top of them. Suddenly you could see that the press were missing out on this fantastic picture running back to get this incredible image. It was just that moment of magic you could see unfolding. And there was this slightly mischievous moment from these 4- and 5-year-old. But she absolutely went with it.